Well, happy Sunday, folks. We are here. We may be a little haggard, a little disheveled. I seem to have got a tad bit of a cold, and I am not one to normally get sick, so it's frustrating. And I wasn't gonna let something silly like that stop me from doing this now. So here we go. I got a brand new song. Still learning it. Heck, I'm still learning the last one I just wrote. I got 2 songs written this month. I done wrote. Got one last month. And that's pretty exciting. I'm happy what that means for the year to come. Next couple of weeks from now, we got a show up in Plattsburgh. We're gonna be at the Coffee Cat Espresso Bar. You can come hear some of these songs live, in person. This guy. And I look forward to it very much. But just to make sure we have all the pipes and the fingers, everything working right, we're not going to play the newest one as the first song. We're going to work up to it. I've got all my hydration station over here. I got water. I got what my wife and I call a juice bomb, which is any type of juice. We normally use pomegranate or a cranberry. And then you fill the rest of the way with a seltzer of some pairing type of flavor. So right now, I've got, oh, you can see it is deep, dark. That's pomegranate and mandarin orange. And it's quite tasty. It's nice. What's up, big boy? He's just staring me down. Seems you only to yourselves awake this morning on me in this lonely crowd. I'm strolling down the walk this morning and he's picking the snow. But oh, it's to the lonely crowd. Oh, the wisdom he must know. But oh, it's to the lonely crowd. Back in time before the snow. Think what I see in him and what he sees in me. Think I'm frozen to the touch this morning and he's grinning the breeze. But oh, to the lonely crowd. Any pain or sorrow he won't show. Oh, to the lonely crowd. And let's see how long this friendship goes. Teach me your crow, teach me your ways. You're the hand I reach for in my slaying days. No, to the lonely crow. Any pain or sorrow I won't show. No, to the lonely crow. And let's see how wrong I was. A subtle call, I heard him clearly say, any sorrow shown will only propagate. But oh, to the lonely crow, all in my face it'll show. But oh, to the lonely crow, through him and I. another corvidae for me not feeling 100% today. Now, there's one little hitch, but I think we're all right. That happens anyways if I just took too big of a sip of coffee before XYZ. Oh, no, I don't know. It is just slightly nasally, but I don't know if that's because I'm super nasally or if my ears are not doing their best. They've been popping and ringing and doing all that stuff, so I could be mishearing. Serious, what's up, bro? He's like, I wish I could fit in the little spot under the wood stove. That's where Andy lives most of the time. If you've got a wood stove or you know someone who does, it's normally the spot, I have been told, where the ash catching part of it would be, which we don't have such luxuries. I have to scoop it out and all that stuff. But so it's just an empty U-shaped thing of steel in which the wood stove is sitting on. It's like a pedestal. But Andy can get in the back and she can hunker on down. Sirius is just envy. Green-eyed. I guess that's jealousy. Let's do the new one. Let's do the new one. He said. So maybe me being a little heady right now, nasally, sinuses will help, because this song is, I'm working on some lower stuff, which we've talked about before. I want to do it. I want to keep on expanding the range, because that's important, right? Right? Irreverent becomes irreversible. The flip of a faulty switch. A few flicks from falling off. Beyond all bounds, where self-love turns to hatred, the love was already tainted, incomfortable with just saying no. Fixing but never being said, a day in my life. Saw and smelt the skunk, smeared with a county cloud the snow. Defeated, underappreciated, my eternal strife. My therapist thaws the roundabout, third exit in a row. Yeah. Yeah. So we still get to learn it. There are a lot of chord changes. And I want to hit off some bangers in between these chords. And that always takes a ton of practice. But yeah, not actually hitting them, but timing it right. But yeah, I appreciate you folks. Thanks for being here. I'm already feeling better. Yeah, that was my 48th song. We're gonna get to 50. Oof, I don't want to make such brass assumptions. I think we can get to 50 before the snow melts here. Another month, 2. I think we could do it. Yeah, we got that. We got that. Sorry. Didn't sound right. I don't want to mention this again. My hearing's a little wonky today. Excuse me. I appreciate you all who have subscribed, but I also see that some other people went the wrong direction, and I'm now 2 away from 500. That's where I was just 1 away. That's okay. They'll come back with a fervor. Sorry, a little tuning game this morning. It's a little warmer in the bedroom where I keep this. Yeah, let's party. See, I just needed to sing really good and that broke everything up. Welcome to Benson, the white wooden sign it reads. Old man trying to keep us there in a bank vault bookstore. Most folks underwhelm me, grandiose stories have banks. Leopard on lurking in the bottom end of my lane. Maybe share a cigarette at the old Champlain Ferry. Sign says no smoking, organic full body taste. Blue Moon Ponds happy house, southbound on the Northway. Stuck past the state trooper, my $3 thrift shop shares. I stroll from Julie, does he practice gravity? Then saw me patient, he dead soon enough. In a restaurant run great, there's a bell look round your neck. Stay and sing when I see, don't feel so alone. Five days later, projecting lowercase sad folk. Limp headline in the Capitol, drop a book on the opener. Find me back to the 8-2, thinking I should not too. Past the house where I first smoked cocaine, audible manslaughter. I stroll from jewel weed as you practice gravity. So be patient, you be dead soon enough. You rush for your own grave, this bell won't round your neck. Stay here and sing with us, you don't feel. That limp headliner also made their little daughter carry their gear and yelled at her when she dropped something. Let's keep on throwing you more factual tidbits, and then someday you'd be like, I know the band. I guess you could just look at shows I played. You probably kind of figure it out. There's only been a few that I was the opener. Wasn't a festival setting. I should finish that thought. Let's go to a kind of new song. This is one I just started in, maybe I started at the end of January and I finished it in the beginning of this month, but all the same. All the different. These are like my favorite things in the world. I may have said this before, and I'm not sponsored by these guys. Though if they want to, they can. But ball, like Mason makes mason jars, not Mason that makes mason jars, but ball that does canning jars. That's just like a pint-sized thing, but it's made out of aluminum. And it stays cold as heck. Plain. Seriously, just like what's going on out there? There we go. There's our thumbnail. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. In my pack before I quit and start again. Lay out my pillage to quell the edge for a mongrel pilgrimage. Still I know the grass doesn't grow from pulling it. To think of chlorophyll at a time like this, when all I really need is a punctual pharmacist. Until 3, and she suggests this interrupted sleep. Don't freeze to death when the smallest sliver of sun engulfs the wooden floor. I take up supine and photosynthesize some more. So clear, some say I'm weaker than their projected self. Metabolism intolerance speak for themselves. Yeah. That one's sitting nice. Sitting real nice. Yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You serious? Smallest boy in the world? Writing all these new songs with the I'm trying to hold some different challenges. I guess that's a good way. Like the chorus on Unbirth, which I don't know if I said that. Unbirth is the new one. The chorus has alternating line rhyme scheme. Line 1 and 3 and lines 2 and 4 rhyme with one another but not the other, and it's neat. So then you like hear it, but it's not as obvious as some other rhyming lines. I like it. And then otherwise I've been trying to do different capo spots. If I like some of them, I only had a few, like albeit that one I made myself write it, where Sweet Flora, excuse me, Beyond Fond, I wanted it to be in there to have more material to work on with, not on, but in that area. I'm happy I did so. It's cool. It's a challenge. But yeah, that's what we like doing. We like challenges. I reckon we do. All right. Okay, I wrote this one in October. Yeah, Yeah. I like it very much. That was wheat penny. I feel like I've been saying what the songs are less because they show up. And I finally found out how to center them and it not be over on the side, which is an issue when I try to reuse the videos elsewhere, like for reels and shorts and stuff like that. That wants it centered, so me sitting center is perfect, but then the title is only like over here, and then when it gets trimmed, I just have the last few letters. But we figured that out. We're living, we're learning, we're learning, we're living. Lividly. Well, hopefully not lividly. Vividly. Oh man, I don't know, bro. And sis. Bro, sis. Yeah, I've never called my sister my sis, but I'm sure some people do. Mistaking bats for a couple lonely sheep, their lead painted war paints stapled on cellophane, a window in early May, blues countdown to zero again. Dozen before you breath, cracks ribs as you nuzzle my chest, as is traditional, still awake to fall asleep tired. Wall. Steamer along a few minutes too long, take it for a walk anyway. Pass the spade I install right inside out, with Teflon tape it doesn't leak yet. Finding lifted green asbestos tiles, matching guano painted Costa. With one extra leaf, then leave that lock to the slightly more naive. My wife reminds me of its mutated beauty, still fine fun. Morphological anomaly. So this is what they need. My pleasures in the little things. Steamer along a few minutes too long, take it for a walk anyway. Past the spigot I install right side up, with Teflon tape it doesn't leak yet. Finding lifted green asbestos tiles, matching guano peppered hosta. a sweet song. I just think it is really like, even though it picks up substantially, I just think of it as very green grass and smiles. Okay, Joseph. Everything's all right. We're good. Yeah, for how congested and non-congested back and forth I've been, my throat hasn't really been affected. I just have to mouth breathe. Ugh, yuck. And my ears, I can't hears the way I want to be able to hears. Ears are for hears, and come on, better do your hearing. Ears. All right. So I said this last Sunday social, that I was going to a place that it was named Asparagus in German, and it was awful. The snow was so bad. Not the restaurant. Sorry. The snow was so bad that we moved reservations to tonight. So tonight, I'm going to Spargle. I love it. I'm excited. I love food. All right, this is a song. This is a song. Mental health, you know, fixing yourself. Yo, fix yourself. And even if you need someone that you love to kick you in the butt to do so, be glad they did. Be very glad they did. This is Joy Be All. He's probably saying that right now. Can't help but smile at the smell of my many teeth. It'll stay in my nose for more than a few days. Mustache metamorphosed into a beautiful moth. Celebrate, I have my wife. Braid my hair up so tight. Finish her off with a June-time bow and a little bit of post-marital. I've been self-medicating since I was in my teens for an undiagnosed bipolar 1 disorder. Fucking man, I'm calling up the doc on the morning. Rightly feared it'd be 2 months before they could see me. Lady laughed and slyly said, how about 2 o'clock? If I can make it until then, I know I can be a better man. I know I can, I know I can. Watch the steps and still we fall. We pinky swore above it all. 2 for 1 we conquer all. We fix up balls, we have a ball. I've passed 5 college level chem classes. I understand simple chemical imbalance. Session depressionist is heavy thumbed. Let's get on dolphins and tune, my wife said to me. 4 less words, you made it past 30. Let's see why your check engine's on. We watch the steps and still we fall. We think it's score above it all. 2 for 1 we conquer all. We fix up balls, we have a ball. I love that song. probably a year and a half ago, 2 years ago already. Maybe. It's right when I went to the doc. I'm like, yo, friends, let's do something about this. Well, if you need to hear it, you're my friends. If you feel you need help, and I know it's harder said than done, seek it. It's a lot easier if you do. I promise you. I don't want to whistle any pomegranate juice at you folks. I think I got it. One is not a need, but a symptom of grief. I wish my dad was alive again, so I could see him die for a second time. Before I let that happen, I'd be sure he finished the shit he didn't. I can no longer count on my right hand. All my friends who died and were considered young, from a painful overdose to a sorrowful self-lynching. That was a hot version. So before, I think when I wrote it on, I wrote this on the Martin. Was more, for some reason it seemed easier to give good, I don't know the best word to put it, make it more dynamic. Was let it slide, and you'd get this middle note wouldn't be strummed. But now doing the bum bum bum, up down up down up down up down down up down, yeah, with my ring finger, my thumb, I get a nice little, almost flamenco, you know, like the big pink bird that eats all them shrimp. Can you move that pillow for him? He looked at me like, Dad, like it's taking up most of the couch. Oh, Dad.
So sleepy.
Yeah, he's so sleepy. And he's like, Dad wasn't getting up. So upset. Oh, and there she goes. I see her slink from the back of the wood stove. It's Andy. Oh, hey, little girl. Sweet. What do you? Oh, Sirius said what?
What else?
These little meats, these little pittens. See you later. Not to shoo you away. I didn't want you to feel you had to hold her any longer than.
What? 14-pound cat? Anyways.
Oh, Andy, get that scratch pad. What's it all about? All right. This song, I always have a hard time saying what it's about. I think just the one word would be assumptions. Yeah, I think that covers it. And this is one I'll leave more in your court, if I can reference sports, which I don't know anything about. This meaning and definition is for you to interpret. It's named after a grouchy lady on YouTube, though. Merrily married to my first wife, brazen plus another one, but not for my life. Leave me alone to die like a swan on the ponds. Mother collecting iron, propping open saucers, stuffing forts on, planting chipmunk skulls as an awful child. For my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be a new one, I'd happily be yours too. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be a new one, I'd gladly be yours too. Crackbone, straight marrow, laugh twice and spit in it. Granny taking tablespoons of bourbon each night. Let's pin this all together, split hairs and count twice. Seems like maternal side can also play it nice. Pick and choose your family. I'll sit here all night. What are you doing in there, bud? As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be a new one, I'd happily be yours too. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be a new one, I'd gladly be yours too. So, in relation to where this camera is, our bedroom's over there. It's really dark. Seriously, we're alone. But I look over, and just through the crack, I could see eyeballs looking at me. And Sirius had snuck into the bedroom. Who knows what he was doing in there? He likes to... Alright, so there's a good one around 47 minutes, too. Hey, bud. Oh, Dad, were you doing something over here? I'm sorry, I don't mean to distract you. Seriously. I'm scratching his leg, I think it broke him. Are you broken, bud? Oh, Dad, like, I don't care if you play any more songs. They could just watch me get pet and scratched this whole rest of the time. I don't know about that, brother. Ruther. Sorry, okay. What a nerd. Nerd bomber. Is your mom coming out? Look who found me.
Oh, yay.
Just look at the tail go now that his mom's here.
Are you trapped?
No, he got himself in a position. Okay, back out. I messed up your hair back here. Boop, boop, boop. See, you can go around. There you go. Silly boy. All right. Yeah. Used to sell magic mushrooms in the parking lot of church, in which I went to preschool. Mixing her up, casing in a metal sunshine. Smile with a heavy chest, a backyard spoils. Throwing axe and purple cashmere, hand me down fears, hand to hand with anxious me. Splendid splendor started endeavor, mellow, melancholy. go, folks. There's 162. That's a few of them, if anyone's keeping track. I have been. And then we got like 122, 123 over on Patreon from Wednesdays. These are your midweek meetups. You can go to there if you want more. There you can also get, sorry, my throat is, you just sang for almost an hour, now you're trying to talk too? Yeah, man. You can also get digital downloads of these. So like you can take them home with you. I mean, unless you're already watching this from home. But you can download it, you can put it on a CD, you can take that CD and throw it like a frisbee and still see if it still plays. That's one idea. But yeah. What else will you get on the meetup? I send everything that you get here, like demo-wise, new songs, albums. You get it first there. That's another good thing. These come out at midnight. You get early access. You don't have to wait till noon. They come out midnight that day. 12 a.m. And yeah, it's fun. Serious says, guys, it's like really fun. Serious. There's my guy. This is my boy. Oh, I can really see out the window right now, Dad. Thanks to the fridge. Oh, you give me one back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, we're gonna be doing this. So I'll be moving over to the couch with the laptop and going and making these. So until next time. What did we do? We did a snap. Let's do a high five.
We like to have fun around here. No one's gonna do it for us. Trees grown from the roofs of project housing. For the concrete and the litter to call the space down at ground level. Observation of Bronx razor wire. Observation of Bronx razor wire.